power button. There is 2 Ethernet ports, and I'm really not sure if this is sufficient, like powerful enough to actually, you know, upload videos and do day-to-day things. Like, I don't know if I could cancel Comcast, and that's kind of the challenge is, could I cancel Comcast? That'd be very interesting if I could get my internet for $35, and that'd be enough to do the household with everything we do in this household, you know, between gaming and video uploading and editing, everything else. I think I need more, but you never know. And there is a small USB-C right here too, which I guess you could use for charging a device, but that's the back of it. Now, as far as tech specs, the speeds of this is basically depending upon your network. So they're really disclaiming that they're not really giving you a set speed. The guy was telling me somewhere around 500 to 700 megabytes per second, which isn't too bad. It's not the fastest by any means, but it might be enough to do a lot of normal day-to-day things, surfing the web, that kind of thing, you know, doing some shopping online, looking at web pages, maybe watching a YouTube video or two. But if you're powering a whole bunch of different devices at once, that could actually be a problem. And I may, in a separate video down the road, do a stress test where I plug in a whole bunch of things and connect a whole bunch of devices to see how weird it gets if I start plugging everything in our household. Look back at my queue, look at all the video players and DAP players and game consoles and everything else. We have a lot of things in our house that work off of, you know, Ethernet and Wi-Fi. So I don't know if this bad boy here could handle it, tell you the truth, but that might be an interesting video down the road. As far as other things for this particular unit, I mean, it is fast enough. It should take care of you though. The frequency range is between 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So it does work off the newer 5 gigahertz frequency, which is a good sign. As far as Wi-Fi goes, it should be enough Wi-Fi for everything. If you are streaming TV shows, you might want to use one of those 2 internet ports in the back, you know. Other things for it, latency, it says 16 to 28 ms, so that's not too bad, you know. Gateway, I just say T-Mobile's gateway is a single device that combines a modem and a router, so you won't need a separate, you know, router or modem plugged into this. This should be like an all-in-one device for your household, although it only has 2 Ethernet ports, so boy, that's not much in my book. You know, we have more than 2 big rigs in this computer room right now, so that one I have on Ethernet, not on Wi-Fi. But anyway, enough about that. USB ports, again, just say it does have a USB Type-C data port, which is good. It could be data and power. And then antenna connectors. It says antenna connectors. T-Mobile's gateway has internal antenna connections for attaching T-Mobile's 5G antenna. Okay, and I guess that's something sold separately. One thing I don't like about this plug is the way it's configured length like that. If you plug this into a power strip, you really have to have it on the end because it will take up several power strip slots, okay? So it has to be on the end, which is kind of a nuisance. But I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. We do have the USB-C cord plugged into the back of the device here. So we're going to plug this in, and I'm going to use a stopwatch here, and we're going to see how long it takes to boot. So here we go. I'm plugging in right now. There we go, hitting the button, and on the back, I'm hitting the button. You could note that I hit the button at about 2 seconds. But anyway, so it's going. Still not seeing anything. Let me see here. There we go. Now it's saying power up. Now that was at 14. So we'll keep this going here. Powering up 19. Still says powering up 22. 30. Still going. 38. Wow. Okay, you can be a judge for yourself, but even with a little bit of lag time at the beginning of this stopwatch sequence, it still, to me, is taking a really long time. Let me switch to the app here and see if it says anything different. We'll keep watching the window to see if it changes. We'll go to the T-Mobile app. Okay, we got the T-Mobile app here. We're going to take a look, doing the biometric. There we go. Give it a second or two. Still says powering up in the window. Powering up. And let's see here. A lot of advertisements. Oh, it just turned off. I don't know if it's still powering up. Okay, very interesting. The screen here just went blank. And if we switch back to the stopwatch, you can see it was probably about the 2 minute mark. Okay, now it has T-Mobile, a little T-Mobile logo, and it looks like we're probably on. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to pause this here. Either way, despite when I started this or not, you could tell it really did take a while for that thing to come on, so a little surprising. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look here at the Wi-Fi network and see if it sees it. Let's see here. Yeah, and right here you can see T-Mobile, TUXX T-Mobile connected, so it is actually connected right now. So this is going, we do have additional Wi-Fi in the house, which is great. Now I had to dim the lights here because there was a lot of glare going on here. You really can see. I wish the screen was brighter, and even then you have to really tip it over. It doesn't have a lot of like field of view. So you can see right now I do have one device detected, which is the cell phone, which is connected. So we are cool with that. T-Mobile TUXX, see that. So we're actually good to go. It is connected, and we'll see how good this does for us. I really hope it works out good. Again, if it does not, you do have a 15-day trial period, and it is $35 a month at its current price offering. Okay, to recap, this is the 5G T-Mobile Internet unboxing. This is the newest one they have. It looks very similar to the one I had before. I'd have to look at the exact specs to see what has changed, but it is $35 a month right now, and they say it will help supply you internet for your home for all your needs. I'm not really sure if that all your needs includes running a bunch of different devices, a bunch of different TVs or not, but anyway, it's good that there is an offering, and I think it's a good backup. The screen cons, the screen is very hard to read. You really can't read it. If you tip it over and bring it up, you can kind of read it there. See, it's very, very dim. So that's kind of a negative. It is kind of a fingerprint magnet. I'm already getting fingerprints on it. My fingers aren't particularly dirty or greasy, but it is definitely picking up some fingerprints. And the back of it only has 2 Ethernet ports, and to me that's a little bit of a negative. Most routers have like 4 or 5 these days, but 2 is definitely the smallest I've seen compared to the other competitor offerings, you know. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and test this unit. We'll see if this actually does help supply internet to the house, because Comcast really has been bad lately. The last few days, it's actually not only been inconvenience, it's prevented me from uploading some videos and slowing things down greatly. When your internet is out for 3 hours plus at a time, it's very, very annoying. You know, and other times it'll be working, but super laggy, like unable to connect, unable to play YouTube videos. World of Warcraft characters are running in place because it's lagging so bad. You know, it's just a bad scene. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about the T-Mobile Internet 5G Gateway, let me know in the comments below, or send me an email to tuxtoys@gmail.com. You guys know I'm here to help, okay? No link to this. Just go to T-Mobile if you're interested in buying it. I'm not a affiliate with them or anything. I just wanted to share my experiences with this, and I will see if this works for me, and I may do a follow-up or put some additional comments pinned down below of how it's worked for me, okay? If you'd like to see more content on this, just let me know, okay? All right, thanks again, friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.